that three is blocked. We get it to Davis, and here it comes. He jams it down. From the point, Bree Adams, lowering hard, and it's in! Off the stick of Sydney Kamstrup, and the Cougars are on the board. And he'll put it right on goal, and right into the goal! Ethan Olsen on a free kick. Good interception, and two of those shouldn't have happened, in my opinion. There was a one on the far side back in the late first, early second quarter, I believe. So I hope it. One-handed grab, oh my goodness! Matthew Ozendorf into the end zone on the touchdown. Grant Nelson will pull down the rebound. Nelson will go to the hoop and jam it down with a one-handed slam. Savageau, the closest one there, couldn't quite get it off the far boards. Maddie Green will pick it up. She'll circle around. Being closely contested there, and it's picked up. Shot on goal, and a rebound attempt, and another one, and it's in. It's Jordan Kesey with the goal, and it's 2-0 Bismarck Blizzard. Get it up to Pesa, off her knee, and just robs it. Rox is able to shuffle it out to Crabtree. Milbert's back up the court. Near side, three on the way, and it's in! Paige Thompson with the triple. Getting the face-offs down on this end of the ice, and they have pulled their goalie. And here's an opportunity, and no. Friddle is there, it's in! Friddle scored with 5.5 seconds to go! Caleb Friddle gets the goal, and we're tied at 1! 22 to shoot on the shot clock here. Hoverson for his 9th three. Yes, he got it! 9 threes for Hoverson. Well, let's just see how many he can get here. Ty Satter wants the ball. He's going to maybe tee it up for 11th three. He got it! 11 three-pointers for Ty Satter. It's unbelievable. 35 points for Satter, and it's 75-37. All right, welcome. We're live here at Barnesville High School for the Barnesville Trojans and the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels. In the C-Team freshman game, Barnesville won 37-22. In the JV game, Barnesville came from behind to win 58-55, and we'll see if Barnesville can get the sweep with the varsity game or if the Rebels will prevent the sweep for the Barnesville Trojans here tonight in the varsity game. We want to thank you so much for joining us here. You can find us on Twitter at msportsnet. You can watch the games on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/ndsportschannel. And if you would, subscribe while you're there. We'd certainly appreciate that. You can also watch the games live on our Facebook page at facebook.com/msportsnet live. We're simulcasting to both YouTube and Facebook, as we normally do on pretty much all of our games. So we want to thank our sponsors, including Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, Midwest Bank, and Barnesville Senex for making tonight's broadcast possible. Certainly appreciate their support of Trojan basketball all season long. And matter of fact, I stopped in at Front Street Nutrition and got myself a Mega High C tea with an orange liftoff. Absolutely delicious. I would highly, highly recommend that particular one. But if you don't like the High C one, they have about 80 to 90 others on the menu that you can pick from as well. Usually stop at Barnesville Senex on my way out of town to get like a coffee or a hot chocolate. And usually stop at Dean's Bulk Service on my way into town to get a slice of pizza or some other snack. So we try and support our sponsors for sponsoring us. And the people at Midwest Bank are extremely friendly as well. If you want to advertise, you can put your business in front of hundreds of viewers a game, which equals into thousands of viewers a month. We have 1,000 plus followers on our social media accounts as well, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. You can support the network on a booster plan starting at as little as $25 a month, going up from there, or you can request a package for your favorite team. And then you can get website, social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube on our commercial breaks. And during every portion of our broadcast that includes a scoreboard, we'll get your name, your business name scrolling on our scoreboard as well. So 373-1843 or msportsmedianetwork@gmail.com is our email address. Player profile videos, they take less than an hour to do, and they turn them around fully produced in about 48, 72 hours. And we've done 4 of them, and 2 of those 4 we know for sure have gotten college scholarships already, or at least the opportunity for one. And the softball ones that we do are in partnership with Diamond Academy, but we do all the other sports too. Basketball, football, hockey, wrestling, track and field, you name it, we do them all. If you are a senior that has recently signed a letter of intent to play sports in college, we'd love to sit down and talk with you, reflect back on high school, kind of pick your brain a little bit on why you chose the college that you chose. And then in that middle segment, 10 random questions will be, as always, a fun one to go through. We're going to take our first time out. When we come back, we'll take a look at these two teams side by side, take a look at our game calendar and more when the Minnesota Sports Station pregame show continues here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Front Street Nutrition in Barnesville is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many different teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that'll quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different lift-offs that'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Front Street Nutrition today, 108 Front Street South, or call them 701-238-5276. Front Street Nutrition, nutrition for the win.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. Barnesville High School, the Trojans finishing their warm-ups. They're going to head out into the locker room to talk things over here while DGF will wrap up their final couple shots here. And there's that last shot warm-up, 3 swish. And they will go to the locker room as well to talk things over here, as we're about 5 minutes away from the opening announcements and all that cool stuff. So if you want to donate, you'll see this QR code throughout our pregame, our postgame, and during every single commercial break. We would absolutely appreciate your support. Any donation, any size would be absolutely crucial to help keep this station up and running and keep more games on the air. Right now, thanks to our donations, we've been able to purchase more equipment, which allows us to do 2 games at the same time. And if you missed it, we did the freshman game over in the other gym while we were doing the junior varsity game in this gym. And in that freshman game, the C-team game, it was Barnesville 37-22 over DGF. And in the JV game, it was 58-55 in favor of Barnesville as well. So once again, you can scan that code with your phone, and a couple of donation options will come up. There's also a box there to put in a custom donation. And we'd certainly appreciate any support that you would be kind enough to generously give to us. That'd be much appreciated, and thanks in advance. Go to our website, msportsnet.com, under the games button, click on stream schedule. You can see that coming up tomorrow, we'll have a quadruple header for you between the Fargo Davies Eagles and the West Fargo Packers. Boys and girls JV simultaneously from 2 different gyms at 4:15. And then we will be exclusive with the girls varsity, followed by the boys varsity. And then Saturday at 10 a.m., we'll have 7 games for you back-to-back. And you can check out, sorry, I got the hiccups there. You can check out the entire schedule at our website, msportsnet.com. All right, these two teams, well, they are breakdown like this. 16-7 for Barnesville compared to 19-6 for the Rebels. The Rebels on the road are 11-4, while Barnesville at home is 6-1. Their only loss came to the Perham Yellow Jackets here at home. 10-6 for the Trojans on the road or a neutral court, 8-2 for the Rebels at home, and both teams are almost even in the section. 13-5 for Barnesville, 13-4 for DGF. I want to say thanks to our sponsors again, including Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, Midwest Bank, and Barnesville Senex. And we'll take another timeout. And when we come back, it's your starting lineups, final thoughts, and game time. Right after this, as we wrap up our pregame show next on the Minnesota Sports Station. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Front Street Nutrition in Barnesville is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many different teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that'll quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different lift-offs that'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Front Street Nutrition today, 108 Front Street South, or call them 701-238-5276. Front Street Nutrition, nutrition for the win. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. We're about 55 seconds away from the opening announcements here at Barnesville High School as we're getting ready for the Trojans and the DGF Rebels here on the Minnesota Sports Station. I want to say thanks to a couple of the DGF parents who helped me out with a couple of name pronunciations. I certainly appreciate that. And, well, they have traveled well here. There's not a spot for a DGF fan to sit. Well, I take that back. I look to my right and I see a couple seats open. But if you want to mix in with the Trojan fans on the far side of the gym, there's plenty more seats available here. And we'll turn down our crowd mic. Sorry about that. We had some people talking right into the crowd mic there. We apologize for that. But we'll turn it over to our PA announcer right now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Barnesville High School for tonight's game featuring the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels and the Barnesville Trojans. Students, parents, teachers, and administration would like to extend a warm welcome to our friends from Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. For everyone's safety, we ask that parents closely attend to their elementary age children. Please keep them in the stands during the contest. Please refrain from walking on or across the court before, during, and after the event.
If the national anthem is sung by a student, we'll keep it here. If it's a recording, we'll take a timeout.
And face our nation's flag. As the Barnesville High School Chamber Choir, under the direction of Ms. Jennifer Gillen, sings our national anthem.
All right, we'll keep it here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Barnesville High School Senior Choir and the direction of Jennifer John. Great job. Thank you. Tonight's game is being played according to the rules of the Minnesota State High School League. Admission to this event is a privilege. And with that privilege comes responsibility.
We'll do the best we can with starting lineups around the crowd here. We don't have any issue with the crowd standing for their team.
On the court and in the stands. Now let's meet the starting lineup. First, a guest on the scoreboard, the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels. Starting in guard, 6-foot senior, number 11, Aiden Leach. At guard, 6-foot senior, number 2, Drew Colwell. At guard, 6'2" junior, number 3, Ian Nicholson. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 12, Jacob Strand. And at forward, a 6'5" freshman, number 10, Owen Leach. Head coach of the Rebels, Mike Clark, assistant coach.
All right, once again, Drew Caldwell, Ian Mickelson, Owen Leach, Aiden Leach, and Jacob Strand, your starters for DGF. Their head coach is Mike Clark. And now we'll turn it over to the Barnesville Trojans side, do the best we can through the fans. A little bit easier on that side, but not by much. We'll turn down that background noise there because that song will get us in trouble with YouTube, sort of, in a way. We just we prefer to, when possible. There we go. Yeah, why are they being so quiet? Because I'll certainly help out with the background music there. We can pretty much guess who the starters are, but we'll let them do it anyway. Jack Nielsen, Blake Torfin, your first 2 of 5 starters for Barnesville. And you got the junior Adam Tonsfeld, who scored 27 points the other night against the Hawley Nuggets. The Hawley Nuggets. Caden Zenzen, the other starter. And Matt Samuelson. So once again, Jack Nielsen, Blake Torfin, Adam Tonsfeld, Caden Zenzen, and Matt Samuelson. Head coach for Barnesville is Chad Suter. Starters one more time for the Rebels. You got Drew Colwell, Ian Mickelson, Owen Leach, Aiden Leach, and Jacob Strand. Head coach is Mike Clark. Barnesville in the purple and DGF will be in the white. And as soon as the first bucket is scored, we'll have a little bit clearer view of the court there. Thank our sponsors one more time, including Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, Midwest Bank, and Barnesville Senex. And that's going to wrap up your pregame show here as we're ready to rock and roll from Barnesville High School. We'll double check our camera view here, and looks like we're good. So once again, as soon as that first bucket is scored, we'll have a better view of the court. And we're underway here in the first half of action. Up top is Owen Leach. Working inside there. The ball is bounced around into the hands of Nielsen. Nielsen will give it to Tonsfeld. Up top for Samuelson. Now Tonsfeld here on the near wing. Swings it over there for Blake Torfin. Nielsen, now Samuelson again. Works it up top for Tonsfeld. About 30 seconds gone. Still looking for the first points here as they work it inside. Caden Zenzen won't go. Rebounds grabbed there by Owen Leach. And to the hoop. And that one's a little bit strong. An offensive rebound and a defensive rebound and a scramble and a tug of war and a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Barnesville Trojans. Stops the clock with 17:01 to go here in the first half. And let's take that junior varsity label off there. We apologize. Tonsfeld over the timeline. Samuelson works it for Nielsen. Nielsen being hit by the crowd, gets it up to Torfin. Now over to Tonsfeld on the far side. Tonsfeld being guarded there by Jacob Strand. Inside, the ball is taken away. Turnover Barnesville. On the near side, it's Ian Mickelson. Mickelson hands it off there for Aiden Leach. Leach, ball above his head, works it to Mickelson in the near corner. He wants to drive baseline, floats one up. Off the back iron, won't go. Owen Leach with the offensive board, and then it's taken away by the Barnesville. Put into the hands of Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld into the corner, Nielsen out of bounds. Stops the clock with 16:22 to go here in the first half. Still looking for our first points of the game. And Jacob Strand gets the Rebels on the board. Nielsen for try for a three. Got it. Jack Nielsen for a triple. And it's a 3-2 lead for Barnesville. Still no fouls. Near side here, it's Colwell. Colwell with the orange shoes, or are they red, or are they pink? I can't quite tell. Let's look out on the court there. I was looking on the monitor. Sometimes the monitor can adapt, change that color a little bit than what they are in real life. Looking out, they look more pink to me. So pink instead of orange. They look orange on your monitor, but in real life they're pink. Enough about that now. It's Strand up top, works into the hands of Aiden Leach. Leach back over Mickelson for three. Yes, he got it! Ian Mickelson gives the lead back to the Rebels. 2 lead changes now. Into the corner for Nielsen, back up top. Samuelson over to Torfin. Torfin works it over to Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld puts back in the corner there. Can't quite see who that was. I think it was Torfin. Underneath for Zenzen. Zenzen pops it back out. Samuelson up top. Now Tonsfeld here on the near wing. Fakes right, goes left. Puts it up, won't go. Zenzen with the offensive board, and he gets it back up and in. And we're tied at 5. That's Leach, Aiden Leach with the basketball right now, being guarded by Tonsfeld. 14.5 to go here in the first half as Mickelson fires it near side here for the other, that's Jacob Strand. That one rolls off the rim. Zenzen with the rebound, gets it to Tonsfeld in the backcourt. 14, just under 14.5 to go as they work it up to Samuelson. Now Torfin over on the far side. He will drive to the hoop and put the basket up and in. Blake Torfin gives the Barnesville Trojans a 7-5 lead. Back and forth play here. Took a while to score the first points, and ever since that first bucket was scored, both teams are scoring without any issue. Mickelson for another three. You betcha! He got it. He's got 2 of them now, and it's an 8-7 lead here for the Rebels. They're working in for Zenzen, spinning from the mid-block, drops it in. A 9-8 lead for Barnesville as Zenzen gets his second bucket. Now Mickelson has it up top, fires it over far side for Colwell. Colwell now to Strand. Strand back over to, check that, Owen Leach. Now back up top now to Colwell. Colwell Mickelson for a long three, in and out, almost rattled in. Rebound is there for Aiden Leach and the bucket.
Rebel basket number 11, Aiden Leach.
10-9 now in favor of the Rebels. Tonsfeld up top, Nielsen, foot on the line, long 2, won't go. Rebound comes down there into the hands of Jacob Strand. Strand picks up his dribble, tries to feed it into the paint there for Mickelson, but he lost it off his knee, and it's going to go back to the Trojans. 12:44 to go here in the first half.
Checking for the Rebels, number 15, Colby Schreiber.
All right, back to action here. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Barnesville Cynics along with Midwest Bank. Long 2, up and in for Jack Nielsen. That's an 11-10 lead now for the Trojans. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by Front Street Nutrition and Dean's Bulk Service. And that'll be our first foul of the game. That foul will go on the Barnesville Trojans. team foul number 1. We'll see who they charge it to. Blake Torfin picks up his first. We've already had 8 lead changes here in the first 6 minutes of the game, and our second tie comes in that. So I take that back. That was 7 lead changes and 2 ties. Sorry about that guy blocking the free throw there. Colwell will make them both and give the lead back to the Rebels at 12-11. We're tied at 5-5 and tied at 11-11. That's the only 2 ties we've had besides 0-0, which doesn't count as a tie. 12-11, Rebels with the lead. The missed shot, rebound will come down there to DGF, and they'll work it into the hands quickly into the near corner here. Now they work it around, back up top, back into the hands. That is Colby Schreiber, a junior, into the lineup here for the Rebels. Now we're in number 15. They'll fire it over to the far corner. Thought about the 3, didn't pull the trigger. Now he gets called for a travel. That's the second turnover of the game here for DGF. Stops the clock with 11:39 to go in the first half. Townsville to bring it over the timeline, work it over to the far side, hand it off there. Now they work it back. That's Iniger, Tate Iniger into the lineup wearing number 15 for Barnesville. Now Townsville has it back into the corner for Iniger, trying to feed it to Zen along the baseline. Pass across the paint, and that is Cam Heng. And a double dribble. Both teams have 2 turnovers now, and I'll stop the clock with 11:18. And we have a timeout on the floor. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Barnesville Cenex, Midwest Bank, Front Street Nutrition, and Dean's Bulk Service. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you are looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojans athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. 11:18 to go here. Down along the baseline there, that was partially tipped into the hands there of Tonsfeld. He races quickly down to the other end, tosses it up. Rebound comes down to Colwell on the defensive board. Back into the hands of Aiden Leach. He'll tee it up for a 3. In and out, and out. Thought for a moment there that might have had a chance to go in, but it will sneak out and it'll remain a 1-point game as a result. Pretty clean game as far as fouls are concerned. Only 1 in the game so far, and we're almost 7 minutes into the ball game here. Matter of fact, a little over 7 minutes. Did the math wrong. Nielsen now up top here for Heng. Heng looks at Nielsen and dribbles into a double team. And that whistle stopped the clock with 10:34 to go here. Near side here, it's Colwell and another whistle.
Foul on the Trojans, number 2, Jack Nielsen. That's his first personal foul, team second.
Inside here for Leach and a whistle. An elbow on Aiden Leach or Owen Leach, okay? As soon as I say it's a clean game as far as fouls are concerned, two teams decide to make a liar out of me there. They had 2 quick fouls as soon as I say that, and that's stolen away. And that's Strand with the steal in the bucket. Strand gets the steal, and he has 4 points now. That shot's off the mark. Rebound comes down there to Owen Leach on the defensive board. Quickly up into the corner here. Now they'll work it into Aiden Leach. Aiden Leach in the paint, pops it outside. Now Aiden Leach will get it back. Throw it into the corner, into the hands there, Colwell. Colwell now feeds it to Schreiber. Schreiber now to Strand. Strand working around Nielsen. Bounce pass across the baseline. Couple of passes later, shot is up and in from the far side there. It was Owen Leach. Rebels took the lead at 12-11. They have now scored, let's see here, 5-0 run for DGF. Tonsville trying to end that, and it won't. Leach will get the rebound, Aiden Leach. Strand over the timeline here. Fires it over to Schreiber. Schreiber now into the hands of Colwell. Colwell back over there. I think that's Schreiber. Yep, it was. And now up top, it's Aiden Leach. Leach looking around. Schreiber has it. Pops into the hands of Owen Leach. Owen Leach at the free throw line looking for a pass. Long three off the back iron, won't go. Loose ball rebound is grabbed there by Colwell. Colwell pops it back out there for Schreiber. Schreiber back to Colwell, and he will save it from the over and back call there. Aiden Leach will get the recipient of that pass. They tried to work it down low there off the fingertips of Owen Leach, and turnover number 3 for DGF. Samuelson and Torfin come in. That gives Cam Heng and Tate Iniger a breather on the bench. Tonsville will bring it over the timeline here. Get it to Samuelson. Samuelson will fire it near wing. Nielsen along the baseline to Zenzen. Turns around, got it. Nielsen will get the assist. 16-13. Up top, that's Mason Kerr. Wide open, Strand for three. Yes, you betcha, he got it. 6-point lead for DGF now, just under 8 minutes to go. Zenzen down low. Nielsen pops it up for three, and he got it. Back to a one-possession game here as Nielsen buries the triple to make it 19-16. They'll work it up top now for Aiden Leach. Back over to Strand. Far side, I think that's Schreiber, but I can't quite see that far. Now Leach has it. High post jumper, fake, he drops it in. 21-16, 7:21 to go. Tonsfeld dribbles into the paint. I think that's a, well, I'm not sure what that was. However, it's a foul on DGF.
Kobe Schreiber, that's his first personal foul, team second.
Tonsfeld tried to work it in for Zenzen, but it was tipped out of bounds by one of 3 Rebel players who are right in the mix there, and that'll be a baseline inbounds pass for Barnesville. Tonsfeld, catch and shoot three. No, off the mark, won't go. Out of bounds, that should go back to the Rebels. No, it's gonna stay with Barnesville. I don't know, I based upon what I saw, Zenzen touched it when it went out of bounds, but the official must have saw something different. Tonsfeld from the, it's gonna go to the line to get 2 shots there as the Rebels pick up their third foul.
Rebels, number 15, Kobe Schreiber, that's the second person foul, team's third. At the line to shoot 2 shots. From the Trojans, number 5, Adam.
Center it up. Center it up. Center it up. There you go.
Taking to the Rebels, number 12, Jacob Strand.
Adam Tonsfeld with the first free throw of the day here for Barnesville. Here's the second one. And that one's in and out. He'll miss it. to the hoop. Weaved his way through defenders. He has 6 points as a result. (21-17). Barnesville down by 4. Tonsfeld to the hoop, won't go. Rebound comes down to, I believe that was Mickelson who grabbed the rebound. Mason Kerr with the basketball. Works it up top there for Mickelson. Now Mickelson pops into the hands of Leach. Couple passes later, it's Strand. Now up top, Mickelson. Three-pointer on the way. Mason Kerr nails it. That's the 4th three-pointer of the game here for the DGF Rebels. 2 of them belong to Ian Mickelson. They'll feed it down to Zenzen. Zenzen tried to get it to Nielsen, now be turned over. Turnover number 4 for Barnesville. 5:55 to go here in the first half. And the Rebels here, if they can get a basket on this possession, that doesn't necessarily seal it, but it certainly makes things tough for Barnesville. DGF has been playing pretty well here, and there's that basket I was talking about. Mason Kerr with 5 points on the last 2 possessions, and a timeout on the floor. (28-17) in favor of DGF. We'll take a timeout. Be back in a moment here on the Minnesota Sports Station.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Nielsen works in for Zenzen. The basket will count.
Zenzen. Basket's good. He's followed by the Rebels. Number 3, Ian Mickelson. That's his second personal ball. He's third.
Loose ball comes off to Nielsen after the missed free throw. Now Blake Torfin for 3. Got it. 28-22, 5:15 and counting. Far side Colwell now works it up for Leach. Now Strand. Strand looking inside that, but intercepted there by Tonsfeld. 4th turnover of the game here for DGF. Tonsfeld with it over on the far side. Works up for Samuelson, fires at Nielsen near side. Back up top there, Torfin. Now Samuelson for 3. Yes, he banks it in. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-possession game here as Barnesville with a couple of 3-pointers pulls from within 9 to 3. Mickelson, no, that one won't go in. Rebound there by Leach, and the follow-up's up and in. Aiden Leach with 8 points now. Samuelson has it right now, works it over to Torfin. Torfin now with Tonsfeld. Back to Torfin as he tries to dribble in. Tonsfeld for 3. No, a little strong. Rebound, right back to Tonsfeld, and he lays it in off the assist from Blake Torfin. 30-27, not anymore. Aiden Leach enters the double-digit club with 11 now on that 3-pointer. That's back to a 6-point game. Samuelson to the hoop, won't go. Loose ball rebound picked up there by Colwell. Colwell will feed it up court. Couple passes later, Mickelson for a 3. No, off the mark. Torfin with the rebound. Now Tonsfeld brings it back the other way. Works into the corner. Nielsen for 3. That's too strong. Mickelson will get the rebound. And now the Rebels will bring it back. A little under 3.5 to go here. Leach on the near wing, looking around here, surveying, looking inside, nobody home. Mickelson for three from the far side. No, that one won't go. Nielsen grabbed the rebound. There's a foul. There wasn't really a whole lot of contact on that one, but they're going to call the foul anyway.
Checking for the Trojans, number 20, Cam Haynes. For the Rebels, number 10, Owen Leach.
Samuelson in between the circles. 2:59 to go. Torfin works it to Tonsfeld here along the baseline into the near corner. Tonsfeld drives into the paint, kicks it out. Hang now into the corner. Torfin down to Zenzen. Out for Tonsfeld. Now they'll work it back around the perimeter. Torfin for a three. No, right into the hands of Jacob Strand for the defensive board. Quickly up court, and Mickelson gets fouled and one.
Number 3, Ian Mickelson. That's good. He's fouled on the play. He's fouled on the play by the Trojans, number 40.
Nope, they're on this side.
Matt Samuelson, that's his first personal foul.
And that missed free throw is going to be result in a turnover here. Tonsfeld, long two, drains it. 35-29, 2:17 and counting. Long three, Strand, yes, he got it.
3-pointer by the Rebels. Number 12, Jacob Strand.
Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Dean's Bulk Service, Midwest Bank, Front Street Nutrition, and last but not least, Barnesville Senex. Samuelson, 20-footer, banks in and off the rim. Quickly back the other way now. Strand along the baseline, feeds it to Mickelson, and he will draw the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot two.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 4, Blake Torfin. That's his second personal foul, team 4. At the line to shoot two shots for the Rebels, number 3, Ian Mickelson. Checking for the Trojans, number 3, Max Olson.
So Mickelson, after missing his first one, makes that one. 39-29, and a 10-point lead now here for DGF. And he'll make them both.
Checking for the Rebels, number 15, Colby Schreiber.
Samuelson being guarded there by Strand. Gets over to Hang. Hang now Tonsfeld up top here for, that is Max Olson, number 3. Tonsfeld will try for three. That one's a little bit off the mark. Rebound will be scooped out there by Owen Leach. Back the other way off the glass. That one won't go. Rebound's tipped around. Tipped into the hands there of Adam Tonsfeld by Tate Iniger. Tonsfeld won't go. Mickelson with the defensive board, and now a collision will stop the clock with a minute 12 to go here.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 40, Matt Samuelson. That's his second personal foul, team's 5th. And number 15, the checked before for the Trojans, Tate Iniger. Checking for the Trojans, number 24, Katie Zenzen.
Minute 10 to go. Mickelson with the ball, far side, works up top here for Owen Leach. Now the other Leach back over to Colwell. Colwell into the corner. Corner three on the way and in. That was Owen Leach. And the Rebels are starting to pull away with it here. They took the lead at 12-11 and they have cruised since then. Tonsfeld, that's Iniger, now to Hang. Hang over to Max Olson. Zenzen, and they lost it. Turnover number 5 for Barnesville. .5 seconds to go. And that bucket will count.
Rebel basket by number 2, Joe Colwell. Basket's good. He Personal foul, team 6.
That one will rattle off. Hang works over far side. Iniger looking inside. Nobody home. Gets it to Zenzen. Turnaround high post jumper rattles in. Kaden Zenzen enters the double-digit club with 10 and a loose ball there and nearly taken away, but Rebels will keep possession of it. 3 at the buzzer, off the front iron, won't go. And that brings us to halftime. Your Midwest Bank halftime show is coming up. Your score at the moment, DGF 45 and Barnesville 31. Back after we add up some numbers here with your Midwest Bank halftime show next here on the Minnesota Sports Station.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Front Street Nutrition in Barnesville is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many different teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that'll quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different lift-offs that'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Front Street Nutrition today, 108 Front Street South, or call them 701-238-5276. Front Street Nutrition, nutrition for the win.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. We're at halftime here as DGF leads Barnesville 45-31 is our score at halftime. We'll start with Barnesville on the numbers here, individual numbers. Jack Nielsen with 8 points and a couple of three-pointers and 1 foul with an assist and a couple of rebounds. Blake Torfin with 5 points and 2 fouls. Adam Tonsville with 5 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Let's see here. Caden Zenzen leading the way with 10 points. He also has 5 rebounds. Matt Samuelson, 2 rebounds, a foul, and 3 points. Individual numbers for the Rebels. Let's see here. Drew Colwell with 4, including 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Ian Mickelson with 10, and also 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Mason Kerr with 5 points, and one of those is a triple. Owen Leach with 5, one of those is a triple. Aiden Leach with 11, and one of those is a triple. And Jacob Strand with 10, 2 of those, 6 of that 10 is from behind the three-point arc. Colby Schreiber also with 2 fouls, but no points. Team fouls, total of 5 for the DGF Rebels, and I had both teams down with, no, check that. I forgot to add one more, 6 team fouls for Barnesville, 5 for DGF. We were, Barnesville had a 3-2 lead after DGF scored the first bucket of the game. Rebels took the lead back at 5-3. Then we were tied at 5-5. Barnesville took a 7-5 lead. Rebels took an 8-7 lead. Barnesville took a 9-8 lead. Rebels took a 10-9 lead. Barnesville took an 11-10 lead. Then we were tied at 11, and the Rebels took the lead on a free throw to make it 12-11, and that was the last lead change of the game. Total of 2 ties at 5-5 and 11-11, and 8 lead changes, 4 for each team, with the last lead change coming in favor of the Rebels at 12-11. They haven't given that one up yet, and they've cruised on to a 45-31 lead here at the halftime mark. 13 rebounds for Barnesville, 7 defensive, 6 offensive, 22 rebounds for DGF, 13 defensive and 9 offensive on the split there. 5 turnovers for the Rebels compared to 7 for the Barnesville Trojans, according to my unofficial numbers. Once again, in the freshman C team game, it was won by Barnesville 37-22, and in the JV game, it was also won by Barnesville 58-55, and at halftime, the Rebels lead here against the Trojans 45-31. We'll get things set for the second half, and when we return, it is your second half of action here on the Minnesota Sports Station. That wraps up your Midwest Bank halftime show.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Front Street Nutrition in Barnesville is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many different teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that'll quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different lift-offs that'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Front Street Nutrition today, 108 Front Street South, or call them 701-238-5276. Front Street Nutrition, nutrition for the win. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, we're ready for the second half of action here. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels lead 45-31 over the Barnesville Trojans. Mike Mason with you here on the Minnesota Sports Station. Janice doing the camera, and she also did solo camera and scoreboard on the freshman C-team game, and I was solo camera and scoreboard here on the JV game, and now we're teaming up for the varsity game. That's Mickelson trying to get that first shot, won't go, and the rebound came down to Caden Zenzen, who handed it off there to Tonsfeld, who sped up court. Now Samuelson for a three. That's off the front of the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to Owen Leach. That's his fifth defensive board. 20 seconds gone here, and still no scoring in the second half of play. 45-31 our halftime score, and that's where we sit right now. We'll turn this microphone back up. Tonsfeld works up top. Samuelson, now Torfin over to Nielsen in the corner. Gets it back to Tonsfeld. Then that's going to get called as a travel. And turnover number 8 for the Barnesville Trojans. Tonsfeld taking off really quick on that shot fake there. I'm actually surprised that the official caught that travel. That was extremely quick. They had to get that the speed of the game, and they did just that. Drew Colwell 6 points now. That's the first bucket of the second half, 47-31. Torfin up top for Nielsen. Nielsen back over to Torfin. He'll tee it up for three, and he'll bank it in. Blake Torfin with 8 points now. 47-34. Mickelson, that three maybe been partially blocked there by Tonsfeld. Colwell now works it near side here for Strand. Strand, a push. I believe it's on Tonsfeld. I'm not sure, though. No, it's on Nielsen. Or who? Yep, okay. They'll work in the inbounds pass to Aiden Leach, being guarded by Tonsfeld. Leach will get around Tonsfeld, dribble up free-throw line, and now inside of the paint, he'll get the bucket to go. Aiden Leach with 13 points now. Samuelson, Torfin. Torfin up top for Nielsen. Nielsen, now Samuelson top of the key to Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld dribbles in, mid-post, floats it in. 7 points for Adam Tonsfeld so far as we hit the 16-minute mark of the second half. Far side there, it's Colwell with the basketball. Bounce pass into the paint for Leach, and there will be a foul on Barnesville. I'm not sure on who, but it's team foul number 2. I can tell you that much for sure.
Fouls on the charges, number 4, Blake Torfman. That's his 3rd personal foul, team 2nd. At the line to shoot 2 shots. For the Rebels, number 10, Owen Leach.
Four of 6, 67% from the free throw line in the first half for the Rebels. And so far, 100% in the second half. 1 for 1. Owen Leach at the free throw line. 50-36, 15:51 to go. Second free throw, buries it. Made it look simple. 51-36. They'll work it over in the far corner there for Cam Heng. Now Nielsen to Samuelson. Back over to Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld trying to feed it into Zenzen, but it'll go off the foot of Aiden Leach, and that'll be a kick out of bounds and it'll remain Barnesville basketball. Inbounds pass from the near corner here. Delivered by Cam Heng. Comes up top, Samuelson, now Tonsfeld over on the far side. Tonsfeld will get it to Zenzen up top. Samuelson with a catch and shoot 3, off the rim, won't go. Cam Heng with the offensive rebound. And that'll be taken away. And a whistle on another foul on Barnesville.
Foul on the charges, number 2, Jack Nielsen. That's his 3rd personal foul, team's 3rd.
Aiden Leach will get credit for the steal. It's 10 turnovers now for Barnesville. 7 of those 10 in the first half. The foul was the 3rd on Jack Nielsen. Up top, Colwell with the basketball, fires it near wing now here for Strand. Strand dribbles into the high post, bounces it down to the baseline, waits for the defenders to go up into the air, and Drew Colwell will drop it in. 4 in the first half, 4 in the second half. He has 8 now. 53-36, just over 15 minutes to go. Near side, Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld looks to drive the baseline, turns around, pops it up top. 3 on the way, too strong out of the hands of Logan Ernst. Rebound underneath will go out of bounds. .47 and counting to go here in the second half. Strand with the basketball, fires it over far side for Mickelson, but he lost it off his fingertips out of bounds. 7 turnovers now for the Rebels. Tonsfeld will bring it over. Hand it off there, Samuelson, now Cam Heng. Heng works it up top there for Logan Ernst. That one's tipped into the hands of Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld drives down the near side of the lane and floats it in. Colwell on the far side. He'll go all the way to the hoop, and he'll drop one into the zone. He has 10 points now as he enters the double-digit club with that bucket. 14:09 and counting as Tonsfeld hands it out to Heng. Now Samuelson up top, back over to Tonsfeld on the far wing. He'll tee it up for a 3. That one's a little bit short. Bounced off the front side of the rim, out of bounds, and they're going to say that it is DGF basketball. Just under 14 minutes to go now. Strand with a bounce pass here from Mickelson. Mickelson tried to feed it in there, but it was tipped out of bounds by Samuelson. It will remain DGF basketball, and the inbounds pass will come to that from that far sideline. Triggering that inbounds pass is Aiden Leach. Leach will get it in for Strand, back to Leach over on that far corner. Now up top here for Colwell. Colwell to Mickelson. Mickelson near side here for Owen Leach. Leach, ball above his head, looking inside, nobody home. Wants to drive the baseline, now he fires it far side. Mickelson for 3. In and out, won't go. Offensive board comes down to Jacob Strand. Strand floats it out. Near corner, takes his time, tees it up, and can't get it to drop. But another offensive board, this one by Colwell. Rebels will reset as Mickelson gets it up top. Fakes to the right, tries to drive in, now pops it out near side. Colwell for 3. That one will not go. Another offensive board by Aiden Leach. Aiden Leach with 5 offensive boards, and now a travel. After all of that work, they turn the ball over.
Taking the Rebels, number 4, Mason Kerr.
just goes to prove that not everything can go perfect for you for a long term in a basketball game. Stops the clock with 13:05 to go, and Townsville will pick it up, bring it over the timeline. 55-38. Cam Heng in the near corner. Heng works it up top there for Ernst. Samuelson back over Cam Heng. He was open, nobody guarding him in there, and Townsville lost it, tipped it to Samuelson. Samuelson controls it. Ernst back to Samuelson. Samuelson with a step back three. No, that rims in and out. Ball's tipped around, and it'll go into the hands of Logan Ernst. Feeds it down for Zenzen, and he got it. Logan Ernst with the assist. Caden Zenzen with 12 points, 10 of those 12 coming in the first half. And that whistle stopped the clock with 12:24 to go here. 55-40 and a 15-point lead for the Rebels. Rebel basketball, baseline inbounds pass on the far side of the hoop. I believe that was Strand with the shot, and it was. They'll get the ball onto the hands of Townsville. Townsville coast to coast to the hoop, and one! First foul of the second half here on the Rebels.
Basket good. He fouled on the play by the Rebels, number 2, Drew Colwell. That's his first personal foul, his first team foul.
And that one in and out, and a whistle. What's the whistle for? I was looking down. It's a lane violation on the Rebels, so Townsville will get another chance at that free throw, and the missed one will not go against them. And that one will not drop in either, so. And the whistle was a timeout. Rebels will talk it over here with 12:12 to go in the second half. 55-42, back in a moment. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, sorry about that. I had some issues hitting the button there. And nearly stolen by Cam Heng, but it'll remain Rebel basketball. Stops the clock with 11:58 to go here in the second half. Now come up top here for Colwell. Colwell fires it over to Mickelson. Mickelson now into the corner. Aiden Leach for three off the mark. Caden Zenzen will get the rebound. He has 5 defensive boards for a total of 7 now. Samuelson up top, directs traffic, flips it into the hands of Logan Ernst. Ernst being guarded there by Strand. Ernst picks up his dribble, gets it back to Samuelson up top, who will hand it right back off to Logan Ernst. Ernst, and that ball's tipped, and that was tipped, so Townsville can go back and get it. Samuelson for 3. No, off the mark. Won't go. Rebound, out of bounds. Who's it going to go to? I couldn't quite see who touched it last. Looks like it'll be Rebel basketball. Turnover number 12 on the Trojans. Check that, 11. It wasn't necessarily a turnover. Owen Leach with the basket. I believe it was Colwell with the assist on that one. Couldn't quite get all that action. They'll work it around the perimeter. Now inside to Zenzen from Heng, and Zenzen will get the bucket up and in. And Cam Heng will get the assist. 57-44, 10:15 counting to go. Strand for 3. Looks good, is good!
3-pointer by the Rebels, number 12, Jacob Strand.
Strand with 13 points now, 60-44 as Tonsfeld brings it back. Samuelson fires it over to Cam Heng. Heng up top for Logan Ernst, back over to Samuelson. Samuelson looks inside, gives it back over to Heng. Heng now works into the hands of Tonsfeld, who drives into the paint. Back iron too strong. Zenzen with the offensive rebound. And that one will drop in. Tonsfeld.
Foul on the Trojans, number 24, Caden Zenzen. That's his first personal foul, team's fourth. After 9 for the second, 2 shots for the Rebels. Number 2, Drew Colwell. Checking for the Rebels. Number 33, Logan Tipker.
Colwell 2 of 4. That's their first miss from the free throw line here in the second half.
Checking for the Trojans, number 4, Blake Corcoran, number 12, Noah Krause.
(61-46), 10 minutes to go here. Tonsfeld gets it to Ernst. Ernst now into the corner here for Zenzen, who tried to work it down low for Blake Torfin, off his foot, out of bounds. Turnover number 12. Bounce pass to the near wing, and a whistle and a foul's on the way here.
Foul on the Trojans, number 5, Adam Tonsfeld. That's his first personal foul, team fifth.
That is Colby Schreiber into the lineup. He was in the lineup earlier and got a couple of fouls and went to the bench for a while. Now he's back in. Schreiber will tee it up for 3. No, a little strong on that one. Rebounds tipped into the hands of Blake Torfin. That is Noah Krause, number 12 there for Barnesville. Logan Ernst will trigger the inbounds pass from the baseline here. Comes into Tonsfeld, thought about the 3, now he drives to the baseline and floats it in. He has 10 in the second half, 15 overall. He's also 1 of 3 from the free throw line. And that will be a turnover for DGF. 5 turnovers in the first half, 4 in the second half here for the Rebels, for a game total of 9 according to my numbers, with 9 minutes to go. Near corner, 3 on the way, and no, that's off the mark. Logan Ernst on the attempt there. Back the other way is Schreiber. A couple passes later, that is Logan Bitker, I believe is how you say it. And Bitker, a little strong. Offensive rebound by Colwell, up and in.
By number 2, Drew Colwell.
Tonsfeld trying to weave his way through the defenders, and he'll draw a foul. I believe it's on Schreiber. Yep, and that's his 3rd. Second of the half here. The 3rd for Schreiber, and that'll bring Mason Kerr in, and Schreiber to the bench for a breather. Torfin works inside for Zenzen, and that will be another foul on the Rebels.
Fouls on the Rebels, number 2, Drew Colwell. That's the second personal foul, team's 3rd. Checking for Rebels.
So Colwell will get a breather, and Mickelson will come in. Mickelson comes in with 10 points, also 10 of them in the first half. Tonsfeld with the baseline inbounds pass to the near side here from Noah Krause. Krause works it to Torfin. Torfin over to Ernst. Ernst back over to Tonsfeld, and that one will not go. You give him 9 shots like that, he'll put 7 or 8 of them in. There's a three-pointer, that's up and in. Far side, I believe it was Aiden Leach. And it was Aiden Leach. 8 minutes to go. 66-48 in favor of the Rebels. Bounce pass near corner, 3 on the way. Logan Ernst with the triple. And back the other way, Ian Mickelson gets the bucket.
By number 3, Ian Mickelson.
68-51. And that one's up and in. Noah Kraus with his first bucket of the game. Far side there, it's Aiden Leach. And I looked down for a split second. What's the whistle for here? It's a foul on Barnesville.
Foul on the Trojans. Number 24, Keaton Jensen. That's his second personal foul, team 6. Second to the Trojans, number 2, Jack Nielsen. Number 40, Matt Samuelson. For the Rebels, number 10, Noel Leach.
Up top here for Jacob Strand. Looks like he may have wanted to take it, but he won't. And did they lose it out of bounds, or who touched it last? Looks like it'll stay Rebel basketball. 7:17 to go here in the second half. Leach outside, near side here for Mason Kerr. Kerr back inside, and the bucket's up and in. 11 points now for Owen Leach as he enters the double-digit club on that last basket. Nielsen works it to Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld, the ball's tipped and taken away here by Mickelson. Mickelson is a 2-on-1 back the other way with a behind-the-back pass and a block by Blake Torfin. Block shot out of bounds. That was a nice behind-the-back pass there, and equally as nice defensive play by Blake Torfin. Mickelson drops it in. 72-53, just over 6.5 to go. Here's Nielsen, has it on the near side, dribbles back up near wing, gets called for a travel. 13 turnovers now for Barnesville. Stops the clock with 6:34 to go. Quickly up court, underneath, and Torfin will get that foul. That's his third, team 7th.
Foul on the Trojans, number 4, Blake Torfin. That's his 4th personal foul, team 7.
So Owen Leach will go to the free throw line.
For the Rebels, number 10, Owen Leach.
So Blake Torfin just picked up his 4th, actually, and not his 3rd. Free throw up and in. Owen Leach is perfect from the line tonight. He has not missed a free throw yet, and hopefully I didn't jinx him by saying that. No problem for Owen Leach. 4-4 on the evening. 6:27 and counting. Near side, that is Noah Kraus, number 12. Tonsfeld, and did he step on the line, or was there a foul? There was a foul on DGF.
Number 11, Aiden Leach. That's his first personal foul, team 4. Checking for the Trojans, number 24, Keaton Jensen.
Nielsen will trigger the inbounds pass here for Barnesville. Gets in Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld will drive down to the baseline, and that one will roll out.
Falls on the Trojans, number 5, Adam Tonsfeld. That's his second personal foul, team 8. After line to shoot the bonus for the Rebels, number 11, Aiden Leach.
Aiden Leach, this will be his first trip to the line tonight. He will get a second attempt. And they'll both go in. Tonsfeld will get it to Samuelson, work it over, I believe that's Cam Hing, and it is, and that one's tipped. Nielsen will chase it down high on the far side. Get it back over to Hing. Hing works it down low for Zenzen. Cross court to Tonsfeld into the near corner, trying to drive baseline, and that one will not go in either. Ball goes out of bounds on somebody, and it'll stay with Barnesville. Bounce pass comes in for Hang. Now Nielsen. Now over to Tonsfeld for a three. That one's short. Rebound goes down into the hands there of Mason Kerr. Mickelson now back up to Kerr. Kerr now near side. Jacob Strand for three. Got it! He has 4 3-pointers in this game. 2 of them in the second half. And that'll be a foul on Jacob Strand as he bumps into Tonsfeld.
Number 12, Jacob Strand. That's his second personal foul, team fifth. Checking to the Rebels. Number 2, Drew Colwell. Number 30, Ian Nash.
5:23 to go as the inbounds pass comes to Tonsfeld. Bucket will not count. And a foul on the Rebels.
Number 10, Owen Leach. That's his second personal foul, team sixth.
So Nielsen will trigger the inbounds pass from the baseline here. And it'll be chased down on that far side there by Cam Hing. He'll give it to Samuelson. They'll reset, so he'll hand it off to Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld will drive into the paint, put one up, and he'll drop in. He has 12 points in the second half, 17 overall.
Fouls on the Rebels, or on the Trojans. Number 2, Jack Nielsen. That's his 4th personal foul. Team's 9th. At the line to shoot the bonus for the Rebels. Number 12, Jacob Strand.
Exactly 5 minutes to go here. 80-55 on the free throw there by Strand.
Checking the Rebels, number 22, Jacob Summers.
And he'll make them both. Logan Hurst in for Nielsen, who's in foul trouble. Noah Kraus comes in for Cam Hing. Just under 5 minutes to go here as Tonsfeld will bring it down the near side of the lane and draw the foul.
Fouls on the Rebels, number 2, Drew Colwell. That's his 3rd personal foul. And the line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans, number 5, Adam Tonsfeld.
1 for 3 tonight, make it 2 of 4. And that'll be a lane violation. That one won't count. As Noah Kraus steps into the lane a little bit early. Along the baseline there. Can't quite see who that is, but he'll draw a jump ball. That'll be the call. Possession arrow will favor Barnesville. Let's see here. That was Jacob Summers, a freshman, or a sophomore, excuse me. Wearing number 22 for DGF. Samuelson up top, now gets it to Ernst. Now Noah Kraus. Kraus back to Ernst. Baseline jumper, too strong, back rim. Zenzen with the offensive board and a whistle and a travel. Turnover number 16 for Barnesville. .424 and counting to go here. So no, check that, it was Strand. Into the near corner, that is Ian Nash, a senior, wearing number 30 for the Rebels. Strand for three, that's too strong. And the rebound was initially grabbed there by Samuelson, and they're going to call foul here, I believe, on Summers. We'll march down to the other end for free throws now, 1-on-1 bonus. Samuelson will go to the free throw line. It will be his first trip to the line tonight. He'll make the first one. He'll get one more attempt as a result. He has 4 points on the night. 81-57 with 4:06 to go here in the second half. And he'll get the second one as well. (81-58) with 4 minutes to go. Bounce pass tipped away, but regained controlled there by Summers. Summers looking, gets it outside for Nash. Now far side, it's Aiden Leach. Leach up top for Strand. Strand thought about it, fakes out the defender, bounces it down to the baseline off the fingertips of Colwell out of bounds. Turnover number 12 for the Rebels, according to my numbers.
The Rebels, number 15, Kobe Schreiber.
Schreiber in with 3 fouls. Far side, Noah Kraus up top for Samuelson. Tipped back into the hands of Logan Ernst, who'll put it up for 3. Got it! That's his second 3 of the night. 81-61, a 20-point lead here for the Rebels. Strand with the basketball, works it over far side for, I believe that's Summers. Nope, check that. Yeah, it is Summers.
12 on the total, number 24, Gates Engines, third personal foul, team's 10. At the line to shoot the double bonus for the Rebels. Number 22, Jacob Summers. Second for the Rebels, number 4, Mason Kerr.
Mason Kerr comes in. That'll bring Drew Colwell out, more than likely for the rest of the game. If that is it for him, he'll finish the night with 13 points. Far side there, that's Kobe Schreiber. Schreiber works it to Summers. Summers with a jump shot from inside the paint won't go. Samuelson pulls down his 4th defensive board. Just under 3 minutes to go as Townsville works into the corner. Logan Ernst for 3, and that one will be too strong, and now a whistle. They're saying it hit the top of the backboard out of bounds, and Rebel basketball as a result. Still new faces here on the floor for Barnesville. Logan Ernst out there, looks like possibly Eric Ockerson, I believe. Yep, he's out there wearing number 21. Also Max Olson, number 3, and Ryan Rusted, number 23.
Foul down the throat is number 3, Max Olson. That's his second personal foul. Headline to shoot the double bonus for the Rebels. Number 30, Ian Nash.
Ian Nash with his first trip to the free throw line tonight. We'll see if he can connect on this. Right now it's a 20-point lead at 81-61, and the first one's off the mark. Right now they're 9 of 12 in the second half from the free throw line. This will be the 13th attempt of the second half. And that one's also off. Chase down to the corner here. Loose ball goes into the hands of Noah Kraus. Let's see here. Max Olson in the purple shoes. I think I can remember that one. And that is Ryan Rustad. Along the baseline. It's up and in. Noah Kraus. 81-63, a little over 2 minutes and change to go. Up top, that is Summers. Summers tries to feed it back down low along the baseline, lost it out of bounds. Turnover number 15 now. And the Trojans have 17. So Ian Nash will come out. That'll bring Nick Sapa, I believe. Sapa, excuse me.
Number 23, Gabe Backus.
And Gabe Backus, a junior, also into the lineup here for the Rebels now. Inside the paint, too strong, couldn't bank it in. Rebound comes down to Backus. That's Mason Kerr. Now Summers for, no, check that. That was Backus for 3. Just over 90 seconds to go in this one. Donovan Verdi, a sophomore, checks in wearing number 25 for the Rebels. He'll get the inbounds pass. And Verdi will bring it up and over the timeline here with 1:29 to go. Work it over to the far side. Can't see who that is. I think it's Sapa. And that ball will be turned over. Max Olson will get credit for what you could consider a steal, if you wanted to consider that. And that 3 will hit the top of the backboard here. Peyton Pana. Checks into the lineup for Barnesville. He is a sophomore for the Trojans. Just under a minute to go here. DGF will pick up the win. Waits for the defender to fly by him in midair. Can't get the bucket to drop in, but a whistle will stop the clock with 56 seconds to go. Gives the ball back to Barnesville. Both teams now with 17 turnovers. It was turnovers causing Barnesville problems until the transition between varsity to JV, and now the turnovers kind of equaled up a little bit here. Into the near corner, that is Peyton Panya. Panya will get it back and work it up top around the perimeter there for Max Olson. Back over near side for Rusted. Rusted looks down low for Eric Ockerson, and
yes, sir! Oh yeah, Peyton. Oh yeah.
Taking the Rebels number 1, Caden Altobelli.
Caden Altobelli is a sophomore.
Ashton Hayden, number 33, Travis Affield.
Travis Affield, a sophomore, and also number 10 is Ashton Hoff for Barnesville. And that'll be a turnover there for DGF. And that shot won't count. It'll stop the clock with exactly 13 seconds to go.
Falls on the Rebels, number 25, Donovan Verdi. That's his first personal foul, team 9. That line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans, number 23, Ryan Rustad.
Ryan Rustad, a sophomore, goes to the line for the first time this evening. He'll miss the first one. And that one will bounce off, and that will wrap it up. Update upcoming here. The post-game show kicked off with updated team profiles. You can tell you how to watch this game on demand and much more when the post-game show starts right after this. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Front Street Nutrition in Barnesville is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many different teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that'll quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different lift-offs that'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Front Street Nutrition today, 108 Front Street South, or call them 701-238-5276. Front Street Nutrition, nutrition for the win. Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, this is Mike with the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I've done radio and video play-by-play since January 25th, 2016, and it is amazing how many big plays have been missed because the station was still on a commercial break. Our goal is to never miss any of the action, and that's why we have the game video in every advertisement and promo that you see on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The game will always be the priority, so you'll never miss your son's 80-yard kick return for a touchdown or your daughter's critical three-pointer to take the lead late in the basketball game. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. All right, welcome back. Your final score, once again, 81-64 in favor of the DGF Rebels. They improved to 20-6 on the year and 12-4 on the road and 14-4 in section. And the Trojans will fall to 16-8, 6-2 at home, and 13-6 in the section. If you go to our website at msportsnet.com, click on Games on Demand, you'll come to this screen that you see right there. And all three of these games will be available for a 24/7 replay within about 20 or so minutes after the conclusion of our broadcast here. We want to thank, it's not showing up on your screen there, but we had 100 people watch the freshman C team game, and 108 watched the JV game. Still waiting on the total numbers for the varsity game to come in, since we're still in progress with the post-game show of that one. But yeah, once again, all those games will be on demand on that screen, or also under the games button. If you click on team playlist, you'll come to this screen here. You can sort it by sport. In this case, click on basketball. It'll filter out every game that's not a basketball game. Or under the Minnesota teams button, click on your team, either the Barnesville Children's or the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels. Click on your team. It'll filter out every game that doesn't feature your team. Make it a little bit easier to find. We want to thank our sponsors once again: Front Street Nutrition, Dean's Bulk Service, Midwest Bank for bringing you your halftime show as well as coverage, and Barnesville Senex as well. If you want to team up with us, you can certainly do that. Put your business in front of hundreds of viewers a game, which, considering the number of games we do a month, turns into thousands of viewers a month. Plus, we have 1,000 plus on all of our social media accounts, including Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. You can support the network on a booster plan that starts as little as $25 a month. Or you can request a package to support your favorite team, whether it's just a few select games, some big games on the schedule, or if you want to do like a whole season package, we can talk about that as well. We'll get you a promotion on our website and social media, get you a commercial to air during the game, and also during every portion of the broadcast that includes the scoreboard. Your business name will scroll along that bottom edge, kind of like you're seeing right now. And if we can tell you that Barnesville Trojan basketball is brought to you by Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, Midwest Bank, and Barnesville Senex. We certainly appreciate their support. You can call us at 701-373-1843. You can also text that number or email at msportsmedianetwork@gmail.com for more information. And also click on the advertise button at msportsnet.com for more information. We would absolutely love to team up with you. We're going to take our Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set sealing a serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Front Street Nutrition in Barnesville is your one-stop shop for healthy energy and nutrition. Stop in and try one of the many different teas or shakes on the menu. With over 80 varieties, you're guaranteed to find multiple favorites that'll quench your thirst. Also, ask about the different lift-offs that'll give you that unique and exact extra boost that you need for your day. Visit Front Street Nutrition today, 108 Front Street South, or call them 701-238-5276. Front Street Nutrition, nutrition for the win. Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. Still to come, select our player of the game, tell you how to find us online. We'll preview our next broadcast and give you a full game recap. You can find us online at msportsnet on Twitter, and you can send us a friend request at facebook.com/msportsnetlive, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/ndsportschannel. We plan to change that so it's a little bit more universal when we do the Minnesota game. So, but YouTube won't allow us to change it at this point in time, so we have to wait patiently until they say we can do it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the game recap. We'll start with the individual numbers for the Barnesville Trojans. 8 points for Jack Nielsen. Max Olson played, no points. Blake Torfin with 8 points. And let's see here, Noah Kraus with 4, Logan Ernst with 6, Caden Zenzen with 14, and Matt Samuelson with 5. And the Trojans were led by Adam Tonsfeld with 18. Overall, the Trojans are 4 of 7 with 57% from the free throw line shooting. And for individual numbers for DGF, let's see here, no points for Caden Altobelli. Drew Colwell end of the night with 13, Ian Mickelson with 14, 5 for Mason Kerr. Drew Sheely did not play, 13 for Owen Leach, 18 for Aiden Leach and Jacob Strand. Those are your two leaders. They had 18 apiece. Colby Schreiber played, no points. Justin Wang did not play due to injury. Nick Sapa with no points. Jacob Summers, no points. Gabe Backus, Peyton Doran, Donovan Verdi, Ian Nash, and Lowen Bickner all played but did not score any points. Overall, they were 13 of 19 for 68% from the free throw line. Team numbers, DGF, let's see here, 18 turnovers, 5 of those in the first half. And for Barnesville, they had a total of 17 turnovers and 7 of those in the first half. It was 45-31 in favor of the Rebels at halftime. Rebels would outscore the Trojans 36-33 in the second half to bring us to our final score of 81-64. Rebels scored first, then Barnesville took the first lead change of the game at 3-2. Rebels took a lead change at 5-3, then Barnesville tied it up at 5-5. Barnesville would take the lead at 7-5, and then the Rebels would get a three-pointer to take the lead at 8-7. Barnesville would come back on the next possession to make it 9-8. Rebels 10-9 on the next possession, and Barnesville 11-10 on the next possession. Then Barnesville would foul and send DGF to the free throw line where they would tie it at 11, and then on the second free throw take the lead at 12-11, and that was the final lead change of the game. We had a total of 2 ties, 5-5 and 11-11, and 8 lead changes, 4 for Barnesville, 4 for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton, with that last one coming at the 12-11 mark early in that first half, and they would cruise on to a 45-31 halftime lead and an 81-64 win. You take away the first half, and DGF would have won the game only by 3 points, 36-33, if you take away the first half of play. Rebounds, a game total of 24 for Barnesville, 14 defense and 10 on the offensive boards. For DGF, I had them down for 31 total boards. almost evenly split, 15 offensive and 16 defensive for DGF. That wraps up your game stats. And you know what? I don't think we updated our player of the game, so we're going to have to skip over the reveal part of that, but we will go. Let's see here. Something's not right. Let's see here. There we go. I think if I do this really quick, then what's supposed to show up there will show up. At least I hope so anyway. There it is. All right. That's what's supposed to be there. So your player of the game. We're going to go with, it was a tough one here, but we're going to go with Aiden Leach, the senior for the Rebels. He had 18 points, scored 11 of those 18 in the first half. He was a perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had a steal and 7 rebounds, with 5 of those 7 on the offensive board, allowing a bunch of second chance opportunities. I don't know if I mentioned this, but he had a steal, and he had, according to my numbers, 2 assists. He might have had 3, and I forgot to run down, but he had 2 for sure. So Aiden Leach will be our player of the game for the DGF Rebels. Well, our next broadcast is going to be tomorrow from Fargo Davies High School. We'll have a quadruple header on tap for you, with the boys and girls JV game aired simultaneously at about 4:15 p.m. for those 2 games, and then we'll have the girls varsity at 5:45 and the boys varsity at approximately 7:30 tomorrow night, Friday night, from Fargo Davies High School, and then we tear down, get a quick nap in, then wake up and travel all the way down to Wapaton for a 10 a.m. tip-off between Kindred and Oaks, Tri-State and Cavalier, and Wymer Lidgewood versus Napoleon Gackle Streeter. And then at 2:30 on the ND Sports Channel, it will be Brad Anderson taking over for a couple of games. And sorry about the static there. I'm not sure what happened, but there we go. We got it solved. So on the 2:30 and 4:30 games for Central Cass, Milner North Sargent, and Northern Cass Sargent Central, Brad Anderson will take over. And then I'll come back for the Richland game versus Teospazina. They're out of South Dakota. Looking forward to that matchup. I don't know a lot about that team, but I'll find out a little bit about them tomorrow, I guess. And then the Lisbon and Hankinson game, I believe, is the third game that Brad Anderson will take over. So Brad's got 3 games. I got 4 games. And that should pretty much even it out. And then on Sunday, the Squirt B1 Hockey International Championship game. Well, I'll be doing the play-by-play on the My Athlete app. If you're not sure how to access that through your app store on your iPhone or your Google store on your Android device, search for My Athlete. That's one word, no space between My and Athlete. And then you can download that app and watch that Squirt B1 Hockey Championship game. I'll have the play-by-play on that one. Puck drops at 12:45. And then a pending game on the 24th. Then we're up in Grand Forks Red River for the Rough Riders and the Huskies on the 25th. And then we'll see the Husky girls against Fargo South on the 27th. And then East Grand Forks and Barnesville will wrap up the regular season for the Trojan boys. And by the time that game comes around, we'll know who Barnesville will more than likely play in the first round of the section tournament. We know that the Barnesville girls will play in Perham against the Perham Yellow Jackets for the first round, and then the winner of that game will play the winner of Thief River Falls and Roseau in the quarterfinal round at Concordia College. We are working on possibly having a broadcast of that game in Perham, but it's not official yet. Be sure to check our website. We need to try and get some sponsors, as we have to pay some broadcast fees to air postseason games. So we are working on that. It's not official yet, but we're hoping, we're crossing our fingers, and with any luck, we'll make that happen for you. And then you can check out the rest of the schedule there on our website at msportsnet.com. We have a couple of track meets set for our spring sports season, but beyond that, not a whole lot going on in spring yet. So if you want to get your baseball or softball team on the air, get a hold of us at our website or text or call us at 701-373-1843, and we will gladly do that. We want to thank our sponsors one more time, including Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, Midwest Bank, and Barnesville Senex. And then All right, we apologize there. A cord got unplugged, and that unplugged our microphone. Once again, we'll thank our sponsors, including Dean's Bulk Service, Front Street Nutrition, Midwest Bank, and Barnesville Cenex. Your finals one more time. In the C-Team freshman game, 37-22 in favor of Barnesville. In the junior varsity game, it's 58-55 in favor of Barnesville. And in the varsity game, it was the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels defeating the Barnesville Trojans 81-64. That wraps it up. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 4:15 from Fargo Davies High School for the Eagles and the West Fargo Packers here on the North Dakota, on the ND Sports Channel on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Have a great night, Barnesville fans. We'll talk to you again on the 28th when the boys team travels up to East Grand Forks to take on the Green Wave. So circle February 28th on your calendar. That'll be our next broadcast for the Barnesville Trojans. And once again, if you'd like to see some postseason action, get a hold of us. We'll talk, and we'll see if we can get that onto the air. We do have approval. We just need to come up with the broadcast fees. So we're hoping to get a little bit of help on that because they are certainly not cheap. So we're looking forward to hopefully getting a playoff game or two on for the Trojans here. We'll try, but no promises at this point in time. So thanks so much for watching. Once again, your final score in the varsity game, 81-64 in favor of the DGF Rebels. We'll talk to you tomorrow from Fargo Davies High School for the West Fargo Packers and the Fargo Davies Eagles on the ND Sports Channel. Have a great night.